So what makes Amazon's artificial intelligence special? Could Amazon stock be an excellent AI stock to buy? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video, and it follows really a question that Brian Nowak from Morgan Stanley asked of Amazon's management in its most recent earnings conference call. And I thought the CEO gave a very good, elaborate answer to that question, and I thought I would share that with you because I found it to be interesting and valuable in my research into Amazon stocks. So let's get into it. So here's the question. Could you sort of walk us through two or three key points of differentiation and what makes Amazon's AI tools special versus your competitors? And so Amazon CEO Andy Jassy jumping in and saying, I think when you think about machine learning, it's useful to remember that we've had a pretty substantial investment in machine learning for 25 or more years at Amazon. It fuels our personalized e-commerce recommendations, right? When you're shopping on Amazon.com, the things that are popping up, the things that are recommended to you, are using machine learning, right? They're using artificial intelligence to determine the products that you would be most interested in buying. It drives the pick pass at the fulfillment centers. So they're using artificial intelligence to optimize their fulfillment centers and reduce costs and increase shipping times. They have it in their Go stores. They have it in their Prime Air, in their drones, and obviously it's in Alexa, their personal assistant. So Amazon's been developing, utilizing, and collecting data for its artificial intelligence systems for more than 2 decades. For more than 2 decades. So I like that Amazon CEO is reminding people like, hey, it's not just chat gpt that's been working on artificial intelligence. Like, we've been working on it for a long time. We have a lot of data. We've been using it to reduce costs, increase revenue. We just haven't launched a large language model like ChatGPT has. So don't think that, hey, we're behind in this AI race. Actually, we're way ahead. We're way ahead because we've been using it for so long. He goes on to say, we've been investing in building our own large language models like the one you see in ChatGPT for several years, and we have a very large investment across the company. That's big for Amazon specifically because they can use that just in a direct way to reduce customer service representative spending, right? If they can use those large language models to build a chatbot that can communicate with customers when they want to chat with customer service reps, that can eliminate or reduce that cost significantly. And then in addition, he says all of the large language models are going to run on compute, right? They need a lot of computing power, and they're going to be on cloud computing, like what AWS offers. And the key to compute is going to be the chip that powers the 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 processing that's required to deliver those answers. And to date, I think a lot of chips there, particularly GPUs, which are optimized for this type of workload, they're expensive and they're scarce. So for other companies to try and develop this capacity, it's going to be difficult because the GPUs required are expensive and in short supply. But Amazon goes on to say, we've been working for several years to building these customized machine learning chips, and we built a chip that's specialized for training, machine learning training, and that's been specialized for inference and predictions that come from the model called inferentia. So not only has Amazon built the software, the data to use artificial intelligence to improve revenue and reduce costs, but they also have invested in building the hardware, the chips, the graphic processing units to power the required computing power necessary for artificial intelligence to work with speed in, if it was, because without the speed, people wouldn't really want to use it, right? Businesses wouldn't want to use it. It wouldn't be usable. For instance, the example I gave with customer service, if the chatbot was so slow to respond to customer questions, it wouldn't really be usable, right? Customers would get annoyed and say, let me speak to a human being because this chat bot is taking way too long to answer. And so it wouldn't be usable. You need powerful computing power to process and generate answers quickly. And Amazon's invested in that. They don't need to go outside of the company to pay for and to buy those GPUs. And then the combination of price and performance that you can get from those chips is very special. It's better than competition, is what Amazon is saying. So we think that a lot of the machine learning trading inference will run on AWS. So because of that, all of the reasons the CEO just elaborated on, he thinks that the majority of machine learning, training, inference, and all of that will be hosted on AWS. Will be hosted on AWS. So even if it's another company, not Amazon, using artificial intelligence to generate large language models, communicate with customers, whatever they might be using it for, on the back end, that will be hosted on AWS. So Amazon will benefit from the rise in artificial intelligence, even if it's not directly Amazon capitalizing on artificial intelligence for its own business needs. Overall, I personally think that Amazon is going to be a prime beneficiary from the increase in practical ability of artificial intelligence. It's really going to benefit more so, I think, on the cost side. At least that's what I see initially, right? On the cost side. The benefits from the revenue and on innovative products coming later, I don't I it's hard to speculate on that. But directly, I can see several areas that the CEO mentioned already in artificial intelligence helping Amazon reduce costs. One of which I mentioned is customer service, right? Just a direct area. They can apply it, reduce spending in that area, boom, profitability increases as a result. So, yeah, I do think Amazon is going to be one of the better AI stocks to buy. If you're looking to capitalize on AI stocks, Amazon is going to be a prime beneficiary of that trend. All right, that's all I've got for this video. If you enjoyed it and you want more videos like this one, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the channel. Thank you for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.